Let's get a quick paranormal story time in there, shall we? Let's go Paranormal Chicago Activity Gnome Edition. Specifically the ones that lived in my evil ass neighbor Miss Tut house. From my understanding, gnomes are little creatures that protect certain things or objects, whatever. I don't know what the ones at her house was protecting because, I mean, it was pretty normal on 75th in Michigan, but you know, whatever. Everything about Miss Tut house felt wrong. It was like the anti-kid zone. Miss Tut hated the summertime when we was out of school because she absolutely hated anybody touching her grass. We didn't know what her obsession with the grass was because everybody on our block had the same grass. We have Kentucky bluegrass. But baby, let you put a centimeter of your pinky toe on a blade of grass and she gonna spaz the fuck out. She was literally that old lady who would sit in the window and watch all day. And it didn't matter who you was, young or old, you could get them hands from Miss Tut if you touch her grass. It was so crazy that Miss Tut and her husband only allowed themselves to cut their grass. But then Miss Tut's husband got too sick to cut the grass, and then she started doing it. Well, then lo and behold, of course, she gets sick, and now ain't nobody doing the damn grass. My grandma convinced Miss Tut to allow the dude who doing our grass to do her grass. Miss Tut telling my granny, you got to make sure that this man know how to follow the rules, because if you don't follow the rules, something gonna happen. And my granny like, he'll be fine. Give him a chance. Miss Tut tell this man, you can only cut my grass on Sunday, and it has to be between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. And you can't go on the side of my garage. And on top of that, can't no kids come into my yard. It's not safe for them. But there was literally nothing in her yard that was unsafe. I mean, like, she had 1 or 2 rose bushes, but like, who the fuck going near thorns? And either way it go, I wouldn't be trying to go near her rose bushes anyway. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is on the side of your garage that a grown-ass man can't go back there for. Again, Miss Tut house feels creepy. Everything about the house feels creepy. Like, even when you looked at it, it looked like, what was that movie where the house turned, it was a cartoon. The house turned into a whole monster and was trying to eat every goddamn body. Monster House, Haunted Mansion or some shit like that. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. That's how her house looked. It looked evil and demonic. But I got to know what's on the side of this goddamn garage. You see, when I was a kid, even now, my brain is always braining. I always want to learn stuff, and he liked to teach stuff. So I knew that was my way in. And on top of that, you see these eyeballs? They can't say no. They can't say no. I'm spoiled rotten. I know it, even in my adult years, because they can't say no. So I convinced him to let me be down there with him while he cutting her grass. But he like, no matter what, you can't touch it. Don't touch her grass. I ain't trying to hear shit. I say, you cool. Cool. I ain't trying to touch the grass anyway. I'm trying to get on the side of the garage. When he finished the front yard, he said, you know what? I'll give you $5 if you stay up here and you edge this lawn. Now see, here's the thing. Back in the 90s, do you know how much $5 could get you? Especially when your grandma best friend run the candy store? Yeah! Of course I'ma edge this, and I'ma do it lickety fucking split because I'm getting back there to see that fucking garage. When I got done and I got back there, he looked at me. He halfway down the line. He said, ain't no way you done that fast. I said, come and check it. He come check it. He like, oh, okay. So we walk into the back. He closed the gate on me. I'm like, what you doing? He like, no, you can't come back here. Why not? Because Miss Tut said that under no circumstances can't no kids come back here. It's dangerous for you. She also said that kids couldn't touch her grass, but you let me edge it. He was like, yeah, that's true. But did you touch the grass? No, you was on the sidewalk. So I did my job. I want to see the center of the goddamn garage. When I tell y'all curiosity is chewing a hole in my ass, oh my God. Why can I not see the side of this damn garage? He on the right side of the lawn. I'm watching him, and out the corner of my eye, I see something move on the side of the garage. My eyes may be pretty, but I'm blind. So I think I see something, but I don't know if I see something because it's a little fuzzy, okay? The stuff that's far away, I can't really see it like that. The whole time I'm looking over there, he talking. He not paying attention to the fact that I'm paying attention to over there. He know whatever I put my sights on, that's what I'm really after. And I can't let him know that I'm trying to get over that. He turn around, look at me, I look at him. He say, what you looking at? Nothing at all. But then he heard the bushes move on the side of the garage. He looked over, I said, you shouldn't look over there. There's nothing happening. Mistake. I can't lie, okay? I can't lie. I be trying, I can't lie. It absolutely sounds like bullshit when I try to lie. And that was one of the moments. He said, what you see over there? I don't know what I saw. I ain't got my glasses on today. He look at me. Did he look up at her house? He looked back at me again. He say, I want to know what the hell over there too, because why the hell I'm an adult and I can't go over there? Exactly. Assert your authority, sir. Walk, and tell me what's back there, because I ain't coming. He get to walking over there and then realize I ain't coming to the gate. He turn around, he say, excuse me, why are you not coming? Because you said that kids can't go over there. He said, I also said kids can't touch the lawn, but you did, didn't you? Nope, I'm still on track, Buster. Keep going, keep going. He mad as hell because I done already spent his ass. He know I just spent his ass. He said, this motherfucker, you know what? And he went on back there. When he got out of eye shot, the world went quiet. There was no streetcars. There were no planes. There were no birds. There was no nothing. I couldn't even hear the sprinkler that's in the next lawn. I'm watching this bitch. I don't hear it. The only thing that I do hear is a little shrill. And the next thing that I see is that big ass man hauling ass from off the side of the garage, baby. Before he could even make it to halfway through the yard, I was already running. Bye, bitch. You're on your own. You shouldn't took your overgrown ass back there. He mad as hell because I'm halfway down the block already. You gonna leave me? Hell yeah. I gotta go get my grandma. Every part of me told me to go get my grandma. When I ran in that house, she was in the kitchen. She looked at me. She said, what did you do? I did not do anything. That man was in the house. He said, you lying little motherfucker. You manipulated me. I don't know what you're talking about. My grandma looked at him and looked at me. And she said, y'all took y'all ass on the side of that garage, didn't you? What is on the side of the garage? That man looked at me and he said, stay your little black ass from back there and stop manipulating people. Stay from back there before you come up missing. I looked at my grandma. I said, is them the same things that's in the hallway closet? She looked at me. She said, you know what? Too smart. You seen it? I said, maybe not. You know, I'm half blind, so I don't know what I saw. I ain't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. My grandma said, I'm going to have to get this house blessed again. Lord have mercy. And walked away. I looked at the lawn man. He looked at me. He said, don't look at me. Don't look at me, because that's what got us in this trouble in the first place. You and them fucking eyeballs. Goddamn. You little heathen. I'm not looking at you no more. Ain't no way, because once I got you stuck, I got you stuck. Even to this day, it don't matter. Well, don't let me put these eyeballs on you, because I'm going to have you wrapped around my finger. I had another encounter with gnomes at the Japanese garden on the south side, back by the Field Museum. Oh, those little things, they're thieves. We'll talk about those next time.